What's up everyone? Jason Fleagle here, and in this video I'm going to dive into some of my favorite AI projects that I've been able to build this past year for 2024. There's some exciting ones. I'll share some of the production AI apps that we've developed and released for some of our customers, and I'll also share about some of the prototypes and exciting things we're working on behind the scenes. Just scratching the surface. These are the ones that only I can talk about publicly. There's a lot like behind the scenes that we're working on that I can't share yet, but if you have any questions about some of these AI projects or other ones that you are looking to build, I've been able to build over 100 different AI apps, so this is just kind of scratching the surface. Let's go ahead and jump into these AI apps, some of my favorites for 2024.
Please like and subscribe to the channel.
I wanted to maybe start with some production ones that we got. We wanted like a private chatbot that users in their online community could come in and they could ask questions about their career, talk about like PTSD, life trauma, talk about health and wellness. They have a large community too of veteran business owners in here too. I built out the AI like chatbot, and then all of the conversation history is stored in here too. Let me show you what this looks like. So people can create an account and log into the chatbot called Ari here. So, and then when they log in, they can see all the message history here too. My cat's name is Linux, and my wife's name is Katie. Then I can come back in the future and say, what is my cat's name and my wife's name? And it will save all of this, to a private database. So again, instead of using like ChatGPT or everything, this is like a private AI chatbot that can communicate with the members here. So they do a lot of life coaching, online course content for, again, people in the military. This is one, that was really exciting to do. But we're building out this dashboard system for tracking grants and grant writing process. And then they wanted an AI search tool here that would scrape particular databases of federal grants, foundations, try to find like 990 forms, other community foundations. So it's a really robust search tool. And then based on the data that would come in there from that web scraping tool, there was a grant writing tool that we wanted to have in here too for them. So the idea here is you can come in here and chat, and it will reference their templates that they have here on grant proposals. So again, just the like front end prototype that we built for them to do a proof of concept. So we're working on building out this full application for them. So it is a very advanced search web scraping tool, and then taking that data and putting that in here into the grant writing tool. And then they wanted like an analytics section that would analyze grant proposals, success rates, things like that. And of course, user authentication. So those are like some of the top large projects we're working on for companies now. Now I also work with Cisco Systems, AWS, working on a project with NVIDIA too with our company. So we're building out something called Constellation. It's a dashboard system that does root cause analysis and monitoring of all infrastructure, hardware, networking tools and everything. So really cool, but I can't show too much details on that one yet, but hopefully over the next month I will be able to. Now on this one, this is like a free content generation tool. So top private investment funds. So you type in like your top keywords here. It will analyze, the search volume on that. You can download a spreadsheet, and then it will generate a list of content ideas. Ultimate guide to top private investment funds. So you click on what content idea most resonates with what you're looking to create for content, and then it's going to generate content outlines. So it will actually generate blog posts, content outline, email, newsletter, content, and then also social media content outline. So this is an example of like a content marketing AI agent. So it's actually doing a lot of different steps when you give it, some of these decisions that you make. So that's what it's going through and generating right now. So it takes about a minute or two. So here you can see like the outline for the blog post, It's got some SEO, considerations here. What are the main sections, key points, and then does the same thing for email campaign, social media campaign, and then you can click to generate that content. So maybe let's do generate social media posts, because I think that'll be the shortest one. But you can go through and actually, generate the full content for that now based on the content from the outlines that it makes. So this is a really powerful tool. Like I've been using internally, and then for some of our projects for our company at OnStack, where we're developing a lot of the AI tools, we're using this to help create content. This one is still very much in progress, but just to give you an idea, here's the generated content here. And some other updates we're working on is to like save this in a database with like thread and conversation history, so you can go back and reference this. Also, when you generate a blog post like this, it will actually, I added in a capability to generate AI generated images for the blog post too, right here in this user interface, so someone doesn't have to go to like another platform to generate images. And it's pretty good. It uses DALL-E, from OpenAI to generate the images. So, and there we go. So it created it in HTML output. So that was one thing I use, like a HTML builder for my WordPress blog. So I asked it to generate here. And then, you can click generate images, and it will make, I think, eight AI generated images. This one is called a root cause analysis dashboard. So this is something for like every company that has like network and hardware infrastructure for their IT teams. You put in all this like data from those systems. So as you can see here, a lot of data kind of schema on the networks, the servers, API connections here. It will show the log data, and then it will go in here and actually do a root cause analysis. So if there's an issue with it, so here it talks about the server CPU, usage starts at 30, it peaks at 95%. There's a warning for high CPU usage. So this is an example of like an AI sitting on top, monitoring things and letting a team know when there's like errors. Now the next stage from here is, okay, that's root cause analysis, like what are the issues happening or where it's happening. The next stage would be like a predictive analytics tool. So I built one out here where I can take this data, put this in, and this is what's called a hidden Markov model. So it, given like past or previous data, it will predict a future state. So this is where it's looking at the current state here and giving a prediction of when there might be issues in a particular time. So all those same servers, API connections that you just saw from here, it's going to give now a predictive assessment on what's going to have potential issues in the future. There we go. So here it's saying for this CPU, this server, there's going to be potential capacity issues in the next 24 hours. This is a critical state, and it has an 85% confidence score. Memory, there's going to be a critical issue with that in the next 24 hours. The disk input output, critical in the next 24 hours. Server 2, here's what it's saying on the API side. There's going to be in the next 24 hours some critical issues. So just again, for like IT teams or companies monitoring like cloud infrastructure, if a website or an app goes down, this is able to predict using AI a future state based on past data and current live data. So really, really valuable, again, to prevent like downtime, things like that. So a lot of cool things on that, and just a few more. So this was one that I use personally. It's called my Sophie voice assistant. All right, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing received loud and clear. How may I assist you today?
Now it's talking to me back. I don't know if you can hear that with the audio, but it's actually talking verbally, audibly back to me. And you can see it's recording that.
Communication. Have you? While I'm quite capable of some impressive feats, Speaking out loud isn't one of them, at least not on my own accord.
You can see here kind of how that one works. Yeah, I like to talk a lot to dictate some of my notes, so voice to text. So I have this one. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm demonstrating creating a note for my Notes app based on voice to text. Yeah, and there you go. And you can copy paste it, or you can download, the whole thread if you want to create like a list of to-dos or something as text or PDF. So that's another one internally I'm using, but also I've added it into a few other like apps that we're building. And this one's really, I use this one actually a lot. So this is my AI note tool meeting assistant to like project management things. So I use Loom a lot for like everything that I do. Transcript here, put it in, and then now it will analyze the transcript, take out any kind of to-dos or action items, and then prioritize that so I can add it into my project management, team management tool. So yeah, there's a lot of capabilities on this I'm kind of working on. But you can see here, yeah, like what's the summary of the meeting? And then here, like what are the action items and priority level on high, and then down to medium, not as high priority. And you can copy that to clipboard and then paste it in. So I like to copy this to clipboard and then paste it right into my project management tool. Now this was a business expense tracker, uploading receipts here. So there's a lot where you can upload an image here, and it will actually scrape that image and create a spreadsheet in a particular template. So I use this, for our company to working with one of the CEOs, and the accounting team to just organize all my expenses, for trips or travel I'm doing, mileage, for cars. As I'm traveling too. Here's like a personality assessment tool based on like the Enneagram. So just to give you an initial kind of start on, AI capabilities, but there's a lot of exciting things. Yeah, so this just kind of shows you, some of the things that we're working on. But wanted to give you, like some production ones I've been building, and then also some ones prototyping. But yeah, that's like a fourth of the other, apps I'm building right now. There's a lot of exciting things, that we're building, and also doing a lot of this kind of rapid prototyping. I'm figuring out what's going to work best, not work best. All right, there you have it. Those are some of my top AI apps that I'm able to talk about right now. There's a lot more coming soon that I'll be able to share. New SaaS projects and platforms coming up that are very, very exciting. So I'm really looking forward to that. So make sure that you like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss some of these other upcoming videos that I've got to share with you guys. If you have any questions about some of these AI apps, or you're a business owner, or you're working, in your business right now and wondering if AI, can help you out with the work that you're doing, please drop a question, down below. I'd be happy to help guide you and point you in the right direction. Also, I am the AI architect at OnStack, so I work with a lot of global companies, really major tech companies right now, kind of guiding them, through their journey with AI too, to make sure it's the most valuable as possible. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to check out the email on my YouTube channel, and I'd love to help you out. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to keep moving forward, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.